Hi everybody and welcome back. I'm Cassandra Danielle and today we're doing another episode of Cooking with Cass. It has been very hot the last few days here in Los Angeles, last week really, going over 100 degrees. This week we're going to end up in the high 90s, low hundreds. So I thought that this would be a really good, fresh, summery meal to have. We're going to be doing it so I have some extra in the lot for the next few days. Coming home from work, just able to throw it in a bowl and eat it. So we're doing more of kind of like a caprese salad with chicken. However, it is going to be also cucumber right here, and it's going to be actually mostly cucumber because I have this giant cucumber and I have one small tomato. So it is going to be mostly cucumber, but it's still going to be delicious. So let's start cooking. Start by cooking the chicken. I'm going to start by heating up the pan, getting that on medium heat. Then we're going to add in some olive oil. Not a lot, just a little bit. That all around the pan. Then we're going to add our seasoning. We're going to go some basil, oregano, rosemary, and last but very much not least is our garlic. Then we're going to add just a little bit more olive oil on top of that. And now we're going to add in the chicken. I've got 3 little tender pieces. I'm going to add that in. And make sure we cover it in olive oil, get some good seasoning on there. Same thing with this one. Looks like we actually got 4 pieces in here. I thought we only had 3. And as you can see, I did not add enough seasoning to this. It smells so good already though. So before I put on the lid to let that cook for a few minutes, just throw some more seasoning on top of it. Basil, oregano, rosemary, which I think is super important, the rosemary, and our garlic, of course. Alright, now we're going to stick a lid on there and let that cook for a little bit. While we let the chicken cook, I'm going to cut up our tomato, our cucumber. I don't think I'm going to use all of it. I think I'm probably going to use about 3/4 of it though. And then we're going to cut up some cheese. When it comes to cucumbers, I'm actually really picky about it. I don't like eating cucumbers with the skin on. So I have my handy peeler right here, and I'm just going to peel the cucumber before we cut it up. We flipped the chicken, got that all cooked, looking a little crispy, very seasoned, and we're going to cut it up. Alright, so the chicken is finally done. We have everything cut up, our tomato, our cucumber, our cheese, and put into this container, which is going to be the container I'm going to just keep in the fridge. Anyway, I just using the Tupperware. So we're going to start cutting up the chicken, and then I'm going to let the chicken cool before I put it in with everything else. But the chicken is looking real good. Alright, so we got that chicken all chopped up. The thing that's really nice about this is you want the chicken cut up into small bits for the salad, so you're getting a good amount of chicken in there with every bite, because the veggies and the cheese are cut up a little small. So you want the chicken cut up pretty small as well, which is nice for this because it's a cold salad, not a hot salad, right? So this will make the chicken cool down quicker. I did throw it back in the skillet for a hot sec just to get it all those juices on the inside pieces. And so I'm gonna let that cool for right now, and then we'll come back to it. All right, so we cleaned the kitchen. It's nice and clean now. Everything's put away. Chicken's cooled down a little bit. So we're gonna add the chicken, which we got, got our chicken, if I can grab it down. We got our chicken. I'm going to add it to the Tupperware. Get all that yummy seasoning in there. Throw that in the sink. We got that chicken on top there. So now we're going to throw in the dressing for it. But like I said before, this is something that's going to be really nice to be able to throw into the fridge and just keep there. So we don't want to put too much dressing on it because we don't want it to get too soggy, and also it's going to absorb flavor over time. We don't want it to be too overpowering. So we're going to use balsamic. This is my favorite balsamic glaze. It is from Trader Joe's. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's my favorite thing to put on literally everything. But it is very sweet, and I don't really necessarily want this to be super sweet, but I do like that it's a little bit thicker. So we're going to throw just a little bit on there on top. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. And then I'm going to take just an organic balsamic vinaigrette, or not vinaigrette, just vinegar, balsamic vinegar, and throw a little bit of that in there as well, just so it's not as sweet and we still get as much of that flavor as we want. Just put a little bit there. Perfect. And now we're going to mix it up so that the dressing gets everywhere and not just on top where the chicken is. We also want to make sure we're mixing good so the seasoning that's on that chicken is getting all mixed in there too. We want all that yumminess. This is good. Everything seems pretty mixed. And then also we just have a little bit on there, so when you do pull it out of the fridge to eat, you can always add some more on there, some salt, some pepper, a little bit of extra whatever. So this is our finished product, and it's delicious. Let's try it. Want to make sure we get some tomato and cucumber and cheese and chicken. Where's the cheese? There we go. We got some cheese. Oh, it's delicious. Oh my gosh, it's so good. See? It's that rosemary. You need the rosemary in there. Otherwise, you don't get as good of a flavor. All right. There we go. And that's a really nice thing too, is with this you can easily just put it in straight into your Tupperware. You don't need to use a mixing bowl and let everything cool and then transfer it and whatever. Like, it can all just go straight into here. Straight into the fridge. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this cooking video. I would love to do some more in the future. This is episode 2. If you like this video, like it. Please subscribe. It really helps me with growth and just, you know, other people seeing it as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!